guys, welcome back to my channel. After a long time I'm back with another video, and today we are here in the historical city of India, Mysuru. And in Mysuru we are visiting Sri Chamarajendra Zoological Garden, which is basically a zoo. And this is one of the most famous and oldest zoos in India, and anyone who ever comes to Bangalore or anywhere in Karnataka or especially Mysore makes it a point to surely visit this zoo. It is spread over hundreds of acres, initially started in 1892 by Sri Chamarajendra Wodeyar himself. Later on, as days passed by, it went into the hands of the Karnataka government, and now one could say is one of the best zoos of our country. It has a wide variety of over 168 species of animals, ranging from invertebrates to vertebrates, from reptiles to mammals, and many other forms. It's surely a place we must visit if we ever come or go by this course. And in today's video we will be discussing, and I will be showing you these various varieties. At least few of them I was able to see, because it's kind of impossible to entirely capture this entire zoo because it is so huge, and the walking from the entrance to the exit takes kilometers and kilometers, and it's really difficult. But yeah, there are electric vehicles, the mobile vans, you can go in them in case you're not able to walk. There's very good facility for rest and restaurants and RO water plants in case you're thirsty after this long walk and need to take a break. It's a perfect getaway, a perfect outing spot for your family. Right now behind me you can see Mysuru. It's an amazing aerial view of almost the entire of Mysore, and this beautiful viewpoint is set en route to Chamundi Hills, the top of Chamundi Hills, where there's the Chamundeshwari temple. Apart from the zoo, palace and other things in Mysore, the Chamundeshwari temple is also one of the major tourist attractions, and people from all across our country, India, and as well as people from abroad come here to visit this temple. And there's a very special story behind Devi Chamundeshwari. She is one of the other forms of Devi Shakti or Devi Durga, and it also has something to do with the naming of Mysore. So basically the story of Devi Chamundeshwari has something to do of how Mysore became Mysore. So Chamundeshwari Hills is around 3,849 meters above the sea level. It's pretty high and is one of the 8 sacred hills of South India. It's a very popular pilgrimage shrine over here, and it hosts Devi Chamundeshwari, who is the tutelary goddess of the Maharajas of Mysore, the Mysore royal family. And ever since the Wodeyars came into power, Devi Chamundeshwari is looked up by all the subjects, had been looked up by the subjects, and currently the ordinary citizens of the place. And she is in fact the presiding deity of Mysuru. And there's a very special story behind Devi Chamundeshwari and the naming of Mysore in itself. So Devi Chamundeshwari is considered to be the slayers of the demons Chanda, Munda and Mahishasura. And it is believed that Mahishasura used to have the palace atop Chamundi hills, and Devi Chamundeshwari came here and she killed Mahishasura. That's where Mysore, initially known as Mahishur, became Mahishur, and later on when the Britishers came upon India, it became Mysore, and later it was Kannadized into a form of Mysuru. In fact, on the foothills there's also this temple of Devi Tripura Vasini. She is considered to be the sister of goddess Chamundeshwari and is said to have helped her to slay the demons. And it's a very beautiful spot here. You can see the entire of Mysore from here, and one of the major festivals where this temple is given prominence is during Dasara. Dasara in Mysore is very famous, and people all across the world know about it. It is called the Nada Utsava, which means the state's own festival. It is celebrated with such pomp and joy, which is almost, you cannot see it anywhere else. All the beautiful lighting and everything, and all of this is in fact done as a tribute or giving respect to Devi Chamundeshwari. So during the 9 days of Navaratri, she is put onto a golden palanquin, and she moves all around the temple campus, as well as during the Ashada Shukravara. Ashada is a month in the Hindu calendar and is of great significance in case of Devi Chamundeshwari. And in Ashada month, the Fridays are considered to be very holy, and during this itself is when the palanquin thing happens. And there's also this very special festival during the Ashada month called Chamundi Jayanti, where devotees throng the temple premises, and it's a really beautiful scene over here. So during Dasara, on various 9 days, she's dressed up according to the different forms of Devi Durga, representing the Nava Durgas. And on the 7th day, the day which represents Kalaratri, which is a form of Devi Durga, she is given the jewelry and jewels which are donated by the royal family of Mysore, by the Maharaja of Mysore, from the state treasury, from the treasury of the government. They are sent to this temple, and the entire temple is decorated. The goddess is given those jewels, and it's really a very beautiful sight. Unfortunately, I've never been able to witness that, but probably someday in the future I will be. So we came here after our visit to the zoo, and we did some puja. It's a very special place. As soon as you enter over there, you feel like if you don't leave with the puja, it's got to feel very weird and very different. And I bought these bangles. I was really very fond of them as a little child, and seeing them after so many years, no, I'm not that old, but still seeing them after like quite a lot of years, I just couldn't hold back, and I needed one of this, because it's not about wearing it, it's about going back to your childhood. I'm still a child, but still. It was a very special place there. There are fairs, and there's a shopping complex. The infra is good. The way, there's a motorable road, and not only this temple was built around the 12th century by the Hoysalas themselves. Later on, all the other stuff, the compounds and stuff, was built during the Vijayanagara Empire during 1659, according to datings of now. And it is said that there were 1,000 steps built from the base to reach this temple, and that is what is of great significance. And now those steps have become roads, and there are like millions of people coming and visiting months and years every time. And it is said that on the 700th step there was this huge Nandi statue which is still visible, and initially this hill was devoted to Lord Shiva because it has some associations with stories there as well. But now, because Devi Chamundeshwari rose into prominence, this hill is now called the Chamundi Hill. indeed one of the most beautiful places to be at throughout the country, or throughout the world. This is a place where we can learn about our rich cultural heritage, be witness of the beautiful royal past of our country, and of course experience and see various kinds of animals, different breeds of certain animals, and some species which we were not even aware about. I hope you enjoyed this video, though I had plans to squeeze in a little more places to go, but due to a time crunch I wasn't able to go there. But the places I've been to today are beautiful, especially the temple. And the zoo, of course, is amazing. I've added few snippets of the animals here and there so that you can take a look. And if you're thinking, or if you have second plans whether I should visit Mysore or not, and if it's the first time you're thinking to come, don't even have second thoughts, because this is a beautiful place and I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye until the next one, and don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.